Hello and welcome to the channel. So we got the all new 2026 Passport, desperate to be taken seriously as an off-roader, and it looks the part. But for some reason, I don't know why. Maybe it's my eyes messing with me. It kind of gives me a Nissan Xterra vibe. I don't know. Maybe it's just me in my old age. But the all new 2026 Passport is wider, has a longer wheelbase, and gets increased ground clearance, which is good, especially if you're going off-road. Trail Sport models gets real bash plates, recovering points, and all-terrain tires. All versions of the midsize SUV gets a naturally aspirated 3.5-liter V6 engine with a 10-speed automatic. At least it's not a CVT. Nobody likes a CVT. But Honda wants you to take the new Passport seriously, particularly its Trail Sport version to make good on those claims. There's off-road tuned suspension, all-terrain tires, recovery points, bash plates, protected underbelly. You'll also notice that unlike some rivals, Honda has opted not to mess around with downsizing turbos, hybrid systems. There's a good old 3.5-liter V6 under the hood here, another factor sure to appeal to off-road faithful. And honestly, I'm completely okay with them keeping the V6 engine, even though I just talked about the V6 engine. But this should, put them in the running for off-road capable vehicle. But we will see once this actually gets into the hands of real off-roaders. TRL, I think it's TRL trucks. I can't wait for them to have this vehicle and put it to the ringer in those, couple tests that they do run in Colorado. So I can't wait for them to put this thing definitely in its paces. When it comes to all-wheel trucks or SUVs, my go-to would be a Nissan Forester or a Crosstrek. Even though the Crosstrek is limited on power, it's still an off-road capable vehicle. Pretty much everything that Subaru makes, it's all-wheel drive system that's included on all their trims, except for the BRZ, which has the rear-wheel drive. But I'm curious to see how this new Passport will perform, especially the Trail Sport version of it. Is it a real contender? Can it compete with the likes of these juggernaut SUVs that can handle the off-road with no issues? Is it still comfortable? Is it a bumpy ride? What is it? Because Honda Acura has always been known for their luxurious, well, not really luxurious, but the comfort for the ride and all that good stuff, So I am really, really hopeful for this vehicle. Hopefully Honda can compete with these juggernauts when it comes to the off-road. Honda really isn't really that much into off-roading when it comes to it, but maybe we have a winner here. I know with the Pilot too, they've been putting in some stuff into it, as well as the Passport. Not the Passport, but the the Ridgeline has been implementing all-wheel drive or off-roading features as well too. But we'll see if this can be a contender. While the model was very comfortable, a softer rotor that wouldn't last 10 minutes in the wild, the 2026 Passport means business. Ground clearance is higher than that of the outgoing model, and thanks to a shorter front overhang that has better approach angles for off-road capabilities. The all-new Passport is also a whole inch wider and has a 2.75-inch longer wheelbase than the outgoing model. It has a flared fenders, a prominent hood scoop. There's bold Passport lettering stamped on the front fascia. Steel tailgate, plus all Passport models have 18-inch wheels wrapped in 31-inch tire. Honda has also expanded its accessories, again focusing on those who like to go off-road the beaten path. The official list of accessories includes rock sliders, roof platforms, aluminum scuff plates, and as a bonus for fans of older Passport and CRVs, the foldable picnic table has made its return. Not everything about the 2026 Passport is revolutionary. Under the hood lies a relatively uncomplicated 3.5-liter V6 engine. As with previous model, it's one engine choice to rule them all, with a 10-speed automatic transmission taking care of all the shifts. It'll pump out 285 horsepower, 5 more ponies than the 2025 and 262 foot-pounds of torque, which is mega. But for an off-roader, you don't need something. I would much rather sacrifice performance for the capabilities and what it can do out there. Overall, the interior, I really like the way the interior looks like, but Honda has been going for these uniform design when it comes to interiors. So this one looks a little bit different than than all the other vehicles, at least maybe in my eyes. I've seen the Civics and the Accords, they have similar stylings, but this one definitely changes the styling. Maybe going forward, this is going to be the new styling going forward for all the other vehicles. It does look like it has wireless charging, 2 USB-Cs, and a cigarette lighter. But overall, the interior, not bad looking. I'm not gonna lie, not a bad looking interior. And of course, you have the Trail Sport on those leather seats. Look at that. I like it. But hopefully the price won't be too outrageous. If I know Honda, and I do know Honda, they might raise the price for this vehicle, probably maybe like $1,000 or $2,000 more than the previous model. But anyway, you guys let me know your thoughts. But this is a huge improvement from last year's model. So let me know in the comments below. As always, make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.